Hello, my name is Joe Ward. I am the principal of Monroe Junior High School, and this is a quick tutorial about how to read your class schedule. First is our new bell schedule. You can see right away that it looks very different because it is actually 8 periods now. Technically, there's still only 7 class periods because our 4th period is designated for lunch and study hall. So students still only take 7 classes in a day. Hive time is something new. It is a combination of homeroom and advisory. Something of note is that our school day does not end until 2:50. That is 5 minutes later than it has been in the past. Still starting at 7:40, that's the same time, but 2:50 is a change, so make note of that. A little more information about lunch, hive time, and study hall. Lunch periods, like I said, are during 4th period. 8th graders will have study hall for the first half of 4th period. So for period 4A, first half of 4th period, first 30 minutes, all 8th graders will be in a study hall. Lunch period for them will then be during 4B. 7th graders are the exact opposite. They'll have lunch for 4A, the first half, they'll have lunch. The second half, 4B, they have study hall. So if you look back at the times, lunch for the 7th graders is going to be from 10:35 to 11:05. And then their study hall will be from 11:05 to 11:35. Again, 8th graders are opposite. 8th graders have study hall here, lunch here. Hive time, like I said, is a combination of homeroom and advisory. During this time, students are going to be working on their organizational skills. They will get extra help from their teachers. They will go through a character development program and some team building activities. Another important thing to know about hive time is students will travel with their teacher from year to year. So all 7th graders who are paired with their hive time teacher this year will continue with that same teacher during their 8th grade year. We hope to build a real sense of community and family in these hives. Now, before we get into actually looking at a sample class schedule, let's talk about a couple changes to our math and language arts classes. Those 2 classes are going to be blocked together, and they are going to be sharing 3 periods. So math will have a period and a half, which is about 71 minutes, and then language arts, another period and a half, another 71 minutes. So an example, if you have math and language arts for first, second, and third period, your schedule could look something like this. So your first period would be math, all of first period, but only half of second period. The first half of second period, period 2A, will be math also. So math has all of first and half of second. And then language arts starts halfway through second period, period 2B, and then finishes with all of third period. So math is period 1 and 2A, language arts, period 2B and 3. So that's an example of what you could see on your schedules. It's not always first, second, and third period, but it will look something like this with the A and the B mixed in. Now, because of this math and language arts block, any period that's affected by that throughout the day has to be broken up into sections A and B. Even if for your particular schedule you don't have math and language arts during second period, you're still going to see the 2A and the 2B on your schedule. So an example down here is if a student has social studies during 6th and 7th period. Both of those periods are affected by math and language arts on our schedule. So they have social studies all of 6th period, but it's going to show on their schedule 6A and 6B. It has to be on there. So that doesn't mean you're moving anywhere for social studies halfway through. That just means you're in it for the first part of 6th period and the second part of 6th period. Same thing for science here on this example. First part of 7th period, second part of 7th period. They are in science the entirety of 7th period. Now, let's take that and let's look at an example schedule. So in this example, this student, if you look at the way the sheet is broken up, right here, this is the course name. So these are all the courses they're going to be taking. Design and modeling, 8th grade science, 8th grade social studies. Here, this is the term. The course is a year long, or a semester long, or a quarter long. Meeting times are here. So these are the periods that you will be meeting. It says hive time here because that is just the first thing in the morning. It's always hive time. This is first period. This is second, third, fourth. And you can see how some of them are broken up into the A's and B's. Over here is the teacher that will be teaching that course. So 8th grade science, this student has it during all of second period. That's why there's a 2A and a 2B there. All of second period, and the teacher is Miss Hendrickson. first period is not broken up into A and B because first period is never affected in our schedule with any math and language arts class. It's always a full class. But second period gets broken up. Fourth period, because of lunch, gets broken up. Sixth and seventh period both get broken up. So here's the math and language arts block down here, always together. Could be language arts first or math first, doesn't matter. So for this student, this example schedule, they have math during all of 6th bell. So 6A and 6B, they're in math. They're also in math the first part of 7th bell, the first half. So when the bell rings at normal to go from 6th to 7th period, this student wouldn't move. They stay put until the teacher dismisses them halfway through 7th period. Language arts comes next. That's halfway through 7th period. 7B, that's when they'll go to their language arts class and they will be dismissed by their teacher. And then all of 8th period in language arts. So these A and the B, you got to understand that it is a half of a period. The only time they will be switching halfway through a period is for their math and language arts classes. All other classes, they will be in the class the entire period. Like this example here for their science, their 8th grade science class during all of 2nd period. Hope this helps when you finally see your schedule. And if you have any questions, please contact the office. Thanks and have a great day.